So sorry. If anybody's here, I'm so sorry. It just fucked up. I'm so sorry. Can't apologise enough. If anybody's come back, I really am grateful. If you ain't come back, I don't blame you. There you go, like everybody's leaving now. Oh, never mind. I don't blame you all, I really don't. Cheers, Liam. You saved my ass, didn't you, basically? Thank you. You'd be crazy. I'm so sorry. Anyway, yeah. In my defence, yeah, you should all be used to my shit fucking up because it just fucks up all the time. I need to more about Allison D. Burroughs. So let me read it to you guys again. Fuck up a minute, dickhead. I need to come off this one. I'm so sorry, everybody. I really am, and I'm grateful to anybody that's. I really am great. I mean, I'm grateful to everybody anyway, but I'm even more grateful to everybody that's come to this one. I really am sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't apologise enough. I really can't. Oh dear. It was all going so well as well, wasn't it? It really was. Do you know what, though? That is what it is, though, isn't it? It was going too well. That's the thing. It was going too well. Yeah, there we go. Oh, dearie me. Cheers, Sumi. Thank you, my love. Oh, I know. I swear, though, fucking it's headbanging. My phone hates me. My internet hates me. Everything hates me, you know. Not literally like, but everything inanimate hates me. Things like, you know, my family and dad, they love me, but every inanimate object hates me. I swear. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I did. I posted a link for the old stream. Whoops, sorry, my mistake. I thought I posted a link for new. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Oh, I don't know. So, you know what? I was going to wait for people, but you know what? Fuck it, let's go. And how it should read. Biography. Born in 61 to super rich elitists in the Upper East America. She got a bachelor's of arts from a super entitled rich yuppie college. Am I wrong? She received a Juris... Yes, you're wrong. Oh, thank you, Global Mum. I really appreciate it. Cheers, my love. Doctorate, cum laude, in 1968 from the University of Pennsylvania Law School. How much is University of Pennsylvania Law School? Who wants to look at his face? There you go, right there. I'm going to leave that tab open. I'm going to open another tab. Cost of university. Isn't it, Sumi? Exactly, yeah? He's just fucking jealous, isn't he? Because, you know what, though? He couldn't have even gone to college, even if his family was loaded, because he was fucking shit at high school. There's no need to be fucking jealous of the educated. Get over it, you dickhead. $67,000 a year. So her parents are putting out like $100,000 a year. The total is $100,000 a year to go to college. Matt, I'm an investigative journalist. I'm investigating the judge. Oh my God! No, you are not. No, you are not. No. I can't even believe you just said that. I can't believe you just said that. Wow. Wow. So, he is an investigative journalist, right? He's an investigator. No. No. Right? A few reasons. I don't know how many. So, there we go. So, let's start though. Yeah. So, your investigating, bear in mind I've had a drink, so bear with me. Right. It's investigating. Shit, man. I keep forgetting my word. Right. Consists of. Yeah, you got that word right. There we go. Consists of Googling. You Google and then you go into Wikipedia, right? Therefore, investigate. Malarkey, right? Consists of, again, Googling. Or receiving emails and messages of people that go with your narrative and then not trying to find any evidence, any verifications, any citations behind them. You are not investigative and you are not a journalist. You are a fucking idiot, ding, dickhead.
Against all of my motions when she ruled exactly for the exact motion that we just submitted. The exact motion she approved 2 years ago. I'm investigating this person to find out what her bias could be against me, a conservative who's for wiping away all gun rights and for strong...
Fuck off, man. You've never... That really bothers me. That absolutely really... I'm here for shits and giggles, which I've said so many times. I don't get into the drama. I don't give a shit about the drama. I'm here for shits and giggles and for taking the piss out of this bloke and other fucking idiots like him, yeah? I really am. That's literally what I'm here for. Oh, wow. Just... I'm kind of, thank you, Global Exactly Ding. That's why it's on there. I'm almost a little bit speechless that he has the audacity to call himself an investigative journalist. That is insulting to actual investigative journalists. Just, wow. Wow. Sorry to keep saying that, but my mind is actually blown. Just, what the fuck? And he says that shit with a straight face. It's the kind of shit, yeah, that I'd say in the pub when we're all getting pissed and having a laugh with each other. Hey, don't mess with me, mate. I'm an investigative journalist. Then we'll laugh. It's like, hey, don't mess with me, yeah? I'm a big fat bodybuilder. It's just one of these stupid things that you say. That's what this is. What the actual fuck? Fucking hell, man.
Orders. We don't agree on everything, but I'm also pro-choice, so all the conservatives can like, oh, or all the fake pro-lifers like, oh, he's pro.
So we're all fake pro-lifers, and you are pro-choice. So you're not conservative, then, are you? And not fake pro-lifers. Or you know what? I ain't even get into the fucking American abortion side of things. It really ain't. It really winds me up.
He's pro-choice. Yeah, I'm pro-choice, and I'm pro-Brittany Reiner coming home. So I'm not stupid.
Actually, I am. You know what, right? You know, if you are pro-choice, then you ain't a fucking Trump-supporting fucking conservative, are you? So go for yourself, dickhead. Bollocks, sorry.
Just conservative in the values I have from my upbringing, and it's not what I chose. It is what it is. I am what I am. So then as we continue down here, it says, super entitled white woman from Boston. Let me turn off.
I guarantee it doesn't.
So then as we continue down here, it says, super entitled white woman from...
Oh, no, it doesn't say that though, does it? So Chille can't read, people. Right, so there we go. It's official. It's here now. We've seen it, right? It's blatant to see. Chille can't read. There we go. We always suspected it. Now we know it. Fucking idiot.
Boston, let me turn off the comments here so I can read. Sorry, guys. So it says, she began her legal career as a law clerk for Judge Norman Shapiro of the United States District Court of Eastern Pennsylvania from 1989 to 89. See, this is the thing I'm trying to show you guys right now. The way I do research for this is the same way I do research when I'm researching history.
So you Google it and then you look on Wikipedia. Oh my fucking days. What the actual fuck? Fucking hell. Ah! Losing my mind, I swear.
What I do is I go to the judge that she clerked for, Norma L.
Krista, honestly, right? It should be a flush, shouldn't it? Absolutely. He's a moon landing denier. So, yeah, it is. I do not get. Oh shit! You know what though? That might be the next thing that he goes into. Do you know all the other communities that fucked him off? Like how he tried to pretend to be an auditor, and they all fucked him off. He tried to pretend. Sorry, I can't even talk. Pretend to be like some sort of activist and whatnot. TikTok fucked him off. YouTube activists, this people. I'm joking, but you know what I mean. First Amendment auditors, for example, fucked him off. Just everybody just fucks him off, yeah? He's not welcome in any group. He will find his place in Flat Earth, won't he? He will absolutely. Globe Mum, yeah, you're fucking... Anybody that's from our old Flat Earth days, yeah? Oh, this bloke would fit in like a fucking glove. Like a glove. To Flat Earth, wouldn't he? 100%. Absolutely. He is... he is a born flat earther.
So she also was, she's a woman during the woman empowerment era, because that judge is going to be a judge in the 80s by here. So she's, okay, so she's, this chick, here's Norma, okay, now she's dyed in the wool, so this is how liberal this woman is that's presiding over my case. This woman was also appointed.
Can't say this woman's necessarily related to other known Shapiros, but aren't Shapiros, as I know them, known to be quite conservative? But you know, what do I know?
By Jimmy Carter. So this president appointed the woman who she clerked for. Allison was appointed by Barack Obama. Then she went to this super entitled
Global Mum, yeah. He is the fucking the soft sit frauditor version of Daniel Pratt. Absolutely. 100%. Completely agree. Move my fat head over there.
To this super entitled college where it costs tons and tons of money. And so that means Norma plugged her in to the elite power brokers of Washington, D.C. That's what happened. Because remember, if she's in office 78 to 98, even when Norma was going to law school, just so you guys know, and I'm sorry to say this, but it's true, she probably got picked on by men.
Do we think he's actually sorry? I guarantee he's not sorry to say this. I know, just interjected. So, yeah.
And treated bad because we were such a chauvinistic, male chauvinist society back then. I mean, you know, if you really want to go into to research history and understand, you know, women didn't even get the right to vote till 1920 with the 19th Amendment. So, you know, when Norma was going to college, she was probably picked on a lot and bullied a lot just because she was a woman getting a law degree. And so, you know, I don't agree with that kind of stuff. So,
oh my God, he's so condescending. Just, I'm taking deep breaths here, people. I'm taking deep breaths.
So that means that she had to align really strongly with a particular kind of ideology to survive that. And so the ideology she survived that with. And remember, if Jimmy Carter is appointing Norma, well, let's just keep reading a little bit further. So this is Norma's biography, and Shapiro received a Bachelor of Arts degree, Order of Coit. She's clerked for George Horace Stern of the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania. So Norma here, she clerked for Judge Horace of the Pennsylvania Supreme Court.
So
now you go down and you take a look at and you see who Mr.
Which basically, this is fucking wicked, right? Which basically consists of Googling a name, going onto the Wikipedia page, and then going on to, the people that they went from names sort of thing to their Wikipedia page. This is a fucking deep dive, people. A deep dive. Don't you forget this is a deep dive. Yeah.
Horace was, and you find out what he was about. I should have done this beginning, but I had the idea that a federal court, the laws would mean something, and a miscarriage of justice would be categorized as such, and in the interest of justice, I would be treated fairly.
Yeah, but Chille's deep dive. Let's not interrupt it. This is Chille's deep dive. Very important.
And I don't feel like I'm being treated fairly. So now let's take a look at Judge Horace. Succeeded by Norman. Not much information. It doesn't say who appointed him.
Okay, great mum. Take care, love.
Having served. Let's just take a look at this real quick. So.
Exactly, Liam. Exactly. But hey, let's not interrupt. Yeah, this is his deep dive. This is how you deep dive, everybody. Right? You know, when Kate, for example, Troll Mafia official, yeah. You know, she's done a deep dive on somebody, and she comes out of all these things. We do all this. Yeah, she gets it all from Wikipedia. All from Wikipedia. There we go. We know. So, we can all do the same thing. It's all from Wikipedia. Eat pizza, happy days.
The Chief Justice, President Supreme. Oh, so he was Chief Justice. So Norma clerked for the Chief Justice of the... Again, remember where we are. We're in the Upper East America, in Northeast America, with these supremely yuppie liberals. And so everything's coming out of the Northeast. So, born to a Jewish family in Philadelphia, University of Pennsylvania, UPenn. So I wonder, he went to UPenn Law, right? And he was the one that Norma clerked for. So now let's take a look at Norma here and see education and career, Philadelphia, UPenn. She went to UPenn too. And then when you go to Alice.
Exactly, Rogue. It could be anybody, couldn't it?
D. Burroughs, you're going to go federal biography, UPenn. She went to UPenn as well. So, what you're talking about is a long history of power colluding on top of power. And, of course...
Sorry, I'm trying to eat. But anyway, yes, it's a non exactly. Sorry, wait there. Yeah, and Liam, yeah, I completely agree. I bet he's never compensated them for all the research they've done for him. Exactly.
Judge Burroughs isn't afraid of my appeal or anything I can do to her, because when I appeal the case, which eventually that will happen, when I appeal the case when she rules against me, then it's going to be one of her judges. And then what you have to find out on the appeals because when we appeal, it goes to multiple judges. It goes to a judge panel. Mm-hmm. And then that judge panel will make a determination.
Yeah.
But as you can see, they all may be looped in together.
Ah, that's it, look. That's it, people. There we go. Jobs are good in. Eat pizza. Right, that's it. That's it. So now, it's completely... happy days, shut down, all on Chille's side, because now he is paving the way basically to say that when he loses, which he will, because his case is bullshit, it won't be because he is actually wrong. It will be because... oh, wait there, no, so he loses and he loses. It then will be because of what he's saying now. So it's because all of them are in collusion together, basically. They're all mates. They're all best friends. And that will be why he doesn't win his appeal. And yeah, so yeah, that's it. Happy days. It is completely right, by the way, all of you. You do realise this, don't you? I know you all realise this because you're a lot cleverer than Chille. So he's completely right. 100%. Happy days.
So we have to take a look at that judges panel and see where those judges are affiliated from. Because remember, there's this thing called alumni when you have upbringing with 2 parents.
Hey, Global, I thought that as well, yeah. But I mean, you know, I'm not American, as you all know. I know, shocking. You'd never know my accent, but there we go. So yeah, Pennsylvania's not yuppie country, is it? So what the fuck? I know. I thought that was a bit of a weird thing to say, but you know, yeah. I'm glad you said that.
And they send you to $100,000 a year school. There's this thing called an alumni association. So what we're seeing here is this alumni association from UPenn so far has got one judge on the Supreme Court in Pennsylvania.
I didn't go to college. I don't know how things work. I've heard of alumni, but I've only ever heard it in like American things. So again, I'm sorry about this, but yeah, the only word that I've heard this in is like films and TV programs, and it's always been American stuff. I'm not saying that we don't have that over here, but I don't know. Anyway, but alumni is not what he just said, is it? Don't alumni... I don't know. I don't want to say anything without making... Because I'll make myself sound stupid, but I thought sort of alumni meant the class that you were in kind of thing. You know what I mean? The year that you were in. So, I don't know. All states are big to me as a Brit. Yeah, right, exactly. States are massive into me. Just means I went to university and passed some daft tests. Is that all it means? What a fucking idiot, man. Fucking hell. He probably feels a bit hard done to and shit, yeah? That he didn't come from some, I don't know. You know what, actually, you know what? No, right? It don't even matter that he didn't come from a rich family and shit. He wasn't academically good enough to go to college and shit. From his I keep adding H's, from his own admission. He said, didn't he, that he came one from bottom of his class kind of thing. One from bottom of his class, you know what I mean? Right? So basically, he was fucking sucker. He sucked. He was shit. And stop holding it against everybody else, mate. What a prick. And you're an idiot, then. But, you know, deal with it. Get a job. Do something constructive with your life. How's that? Right, everybody, I'm sorry to do this, but I need a wee time leaving you with him for a minute or two. Hope you don't, please don't hold it against me. And when I get back, let me know if I need to rewind.
Pennsylvania, and then got that female judge Norma in 1978, which was probably really hard to do. And then they got the judge Allison D. Burroughs appointed by Obama. And remember, these people are not being appointed by nobodies. I mean, she's being appointed by Barack Obama, and Norma is being appointed by Jimmy Carter. So that's the definition of statism. When power is colluded together from one source in a centralized location, that's called statism. And that's what you guys are seeing. This is literally statism. That's what it looks like to me. So now let's keep reading a little bit more and see how much further down. So now we know that this is a very Northeast liberal yuppie community of people who are stacked on top of each other for generations. And they're all going to see my video like, oh my God, woe is he talking about Allison as though she's being unjust to him. Yeah, that's what I feel like. And I'm a reporter, so I'm reporting to my people that I feel like she's being unjust. I feel like this is a miscarriage of justice. Ruling against every motion, writing these things to me that are like trying to smack me down like I'm a fly, like I don't matter.
Wait,
I wonder.
Hold it. Whoa, Gravemore, just so you know, your comment. It's in the Constitution, that document that that Chille is supposed to be a 20-year scholar of, yeah. So, what did I miss? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. 2420, let's have a look. Rubbish at this. Sorry.
Being appointed by Jimmy Carter. So that's the definition of statism. When power is colluded together from one source in a centralized location, that's called statism. And that's what you guys are seeing.
That big smile on his face. Like he knows.
This is literally statism. That's what it looks like to me. So now let's keep reading a little bit more and see how much further down. So now we know that this is a very Northeast liberal yuppie community of people who are stacked on top of each other for generations, and they're all going to see my video like, oh my God, woe is he talking about Allison as though she's being unjust to him. Yeah, that's what I feel like.
No. None of them are going to see your shit. And even less of them are going to give a shit about it. What the fuck?
And I'm a reporter, so I'm reporting to my people that
No,
I feel
you're not.
unjust.
No, you're not. Right. I'm talking to all you now, yeah? Talking to all you lot. Giving my opinion on it. Am I a reporter? Am I fuck? I am not reporting to all of you. I'm commentary. That's it. I'm a reaction channel. Reacting to his fucking stupidity. The fuck? I'm not a journalist. You're not a journalist, you fucking idiot ding. Fuck. Oh God, it makes me lose my mind.
I feel like this is a miscarriage of justice. Ruling against every motion, writing these things to me that are like trying to smack me.
Like how she's ruling against all of Kate's motions as well. Maybe it's because Kate's were right.
Like I'm a fly, like I don't matter. You know, I wonder if Allison understands that in today's world, we get to just share and broadcast everything. You can write the stuff you're writing to me. You, the clerk, Caitlin McManus, the Allison Burroughs or Caitlin McManus can write these things. However, I can broadcast what you write and what you say. I just can't film in the courtroom. And why? Anybody? Let me turn the chat on real quick.
Did any of them say that you couldn't broadcast what they say and what they wrote? They're not saying that you can't. Oh, that's a wicked picture, that is. But you threatening to dox a judge to find out everything you know about her and put it all online, that's a little bit different, ain't it? Oh God, you're such an awful person. Awful.
In the chat, if you think we can't put a 1 in the chat. If you think we can't film in the courtroom.
What is the point in him saying put a 1 in the chat, blah 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 blah, when everybody in his chat is fucking moderators? The fuck? What is the point? Oh my days! Okay now. Oh, fuck me, man. If there was a fucking God, I'd be begging him for strength, I swear to fuck.
Because they're trying to hide things. Just put a 1 in the chat if you think that.
Full of shit.
Why can't you record it? Why can't I plug in my audio recorder and then be willing to be subjected to certain things being omitted, people's names, people's date of births, and things like that? Why can't I? How come I can't bring my recorder in the courtroom? And Allison D. Burroughs is going to be now subjected to 2022 media. Allison, I want anybody who has information about Allison D. Burroughs, especially enemies of her that she created along the road, especially conservatives. I'm sure she cheated conservatives. I would bet my right hand to God.
No 69s, I'm devastated.
That she did the same thing to conservatives. Because I hate cops. I don't like cops. I don't respect cops. I've been very open about it. I'm nice to some of them if they're nice to me. You joined the Death Star. I don't respect you for doing it. Somebody's got to do it. Doesn't have to be you. It takes
the fucking Death Star. Jesus Christ, the dramatics. Anyway, people, you didn't even put 69 in the chat. You wanted people to put a 1 in the chat. There we go, Sumi's done it. Thanks, love. I needed validating. Thank you.
Good man to do that, to put torture cuffs on another person. So I believe what I think is this journalist right here with 800 videos. I believe Allison D. Burroughs is watching my videos. She sees that I hate cops. I think they're scum. And she's ruling against me.
He's not watching your fucking videos, you fucking idiot. You've been trolled again. And the person didn't even mean to do it. They just took the judge's name and went into some YouTube chats, and you, because you're so fucking stupid, you fell for it. You are a fucking massive idiot ding.
That's what I think. So that's my position. Am I allowed to say it, or am I going to get a U.S. Code 18? Is that what's going to happen to me? I've said that I feel like I'm being treated poorly, that I'm not getting justice.
Sue me, yeah? That's exactly how it is, isn't it? He thinks he is that important. He thinks he is that important. He really does. He's said shit before. He thinks he is that relevant, that important. And just, if I'm not on YouTube, for example, yeah? I don't think about him. He's nothing to me. Nothing. But what he is, though, is something to fucking take the piss out of and laugh at. And, you know, I can be quite an angry bird and all this, that, and the other. So, therefore, I can spat it all in his fucking stupid YouTube direction. Because he's a fucking idiot. He is nothing. He's fucking useless. And he's fucking stupid. And his own family are ashamed of him. Just, oh my God, I can't even believe
researching more about Allison.
Go on then, keep researching more, yeah.
That I want film in the courtroom, 100%. That's one of the missions of Delete Laws. You know, so.
Is it? Yeah, good luck with that. With Delete Laws. Fucking cunt.
Everybody hit the like button, please. Everybody hit the, there's 250.
I've breathed. I'm going to make a roll up now, and then I'll be breathing nicotine, so not good, but there we go.
People in here and 50 likes. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Ooh, let me report
that. What do you think that was? What the fuck was that? They just said, ooh, let me report that. I would love to know. That's crazy. What's that? Oh, on YouTube he's making, yeah. So, yeah, so what did he just say? Oh, I'm going to report that. Yeah, probably, Rogue, but what would you have reported them for, though? Because, at the end of the day, yeah, you've got to have something to report them for, haven't you? At the end of that, somebody comes into my chat now and says, hey, Isaac, you're a bitch. I ain't going to report that, am I? They're perfectly entitled to it. I don't want anybody to block them either. You block porn bots, spammers, things that break YouTube terms. The only thing I ever want blocking, fucking off. I know, so me, it's mad, isn't it? What could it have been? Ooh, I'm gonna, because that's, normally, he just puts his big fat fingers in like that, in the screen sort of thing, to block people and shit, but he said, oh, I'm gonna report that. I'd love to know what it was. You know what, actually, you know what it probably was? It was probably just a porn bot. I bet that's all it was. Oh, yeah. You know what? I've just disappointed myself. I wish I'd not thought of that. But I bet that's what it was. Oh, bugger. Never mind. No, that didn't work. Yeah, it did. His fucking tongue. Oh, my God. Look at his mouth, man. He does himself no favours, does he? He really does. Don't get me wrong, yeah, this is why I don't spend a lot of time on camera, because I know I'd pull some stupid faces and do myself no favours either. There we go. He's that arrogant, he always has to have himself on camera, and he pulls faces like that. Look at his mouth. His herpes is looking a little bit better now, though, isn't it? Only a little bit.
You know what, I'm not going to report it because I don't know. I can't keep up with the comments because I don't read them most of the time, so I'm not going to block or report anybody. I let the mods do what they're doing. So
I'm actually, you know what I was saying earlier, I'm actually going to think about this a little bit when I'm off YouTube in a bit, when I'm going to bed and that. What a wanker, what's he do that to me for? What a fucking cunt.
With an extraordinarily liberal faction that she's been engulfed in for 100 years. And so now let's...
Oh, I don't know, Rogue. You might have done. Shall I rewind it? Let's have a listen. Right, where are we? 2707. Right, I'm rubbish at this rewinding, Malaka. Give me a second. Nope, there we go. Right.
The comments, because I don't read them most of the time, so I'm not going to block or report anybody. I let the mods what they're doing. So now we know Allison is deeply involved with...
Shut the fuck up, it. I did it. I didn't do it. Right, wait there.
Find that where they I want film in the courtroom 100%. That's one of the missions of Delete Laws.
Not allowed.
You know, so everybody hit the like button, please. Everybody hit the
like button, please. Button.
50 likes. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Ooh, let me report that. You know what? I'm not going to report it because I don't know. I can't keep up with the comments because I don't read them.
I thought he said it. I thought he said not going to report it. He just said he won't block or report it. He just said he won't report it. I'm sure he did.
Most of the time, so I'm not going to block or report anybody. I let the mods do what they're doing. So now we know Allison is deeply involved with an extraordinarily liberal faction that she's been engulfed in for 100 years. And so now let's.
She's not 100 years old. Seriously, how can you be engulfed in something for 100 years? Like, seriously? How can you be engulfed in something for 100 years? Rogue, my love, I'll take your word for it. You can't rewind it again, because my rewinding skills are awful. So, yeah. But anyway, right, so it says that Alison has been engulfed in the impressive, isn't it? Considering she is not 100. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Won't be the first time.
Now, did someone find that? Because I want to, Deanna, how are you? Good to see you. I want to see what they put here for. Boston Police Detective.
Sorry, Rogue, I do believe you, I do. But if I keep trying to rewind it, I'll just keep fucking it up even more. So, I completely take your word for it. So I'd love to know that. I made him say that, ooh, I'm going to report that. That's what he said, wasn't it? Ooh, I'm going to report that. And he said, ooh. I'm fucking hell, man. Right, yeah, I say ooh sometimes. I do say that quite often, to be fair. And it's normally something that really gets my, ooh, my interest. Ooh, I'm going to press play.
This award. Someone sent that to me earlier. And I can't seem to find that document again, and I'm looking for it. Is that where it is?
Liam, yeah? Rogue's right. He doesn't keep up with his own bullshit. He doesn't. He does not. You know what Judge Judy says, yeah? If you lie, you've got to have a good memory, right? Because you need to remember your lies, don't you? Right? He doesn't remember his lies at all. He contradicts himself. He can contradict himself, yeah, within minutes of something that he says. He does not remember his own bullshit. It's ridiculous. And this is why I'm muddled as to why his own genuine followers do not see this shit. And it's because they don't want to. That's all it is.
It's bugging me so bad that I just have to know. I want to know her biography. I want to know more about her biography, and I want to know more about the things that she's done as far as getting awards from cops. And someone sent that to me. If someone could resend that to me again, please. She won a bunch of awards from cops, from the FBI, from where was that? Let me text my friend Tina.
That you got a friend.
Hey, where was that document that had the FBI and the Boston Police Department awards in it? I know it, but I don't want to do it when I got a bunch of people online. I hate to be distracted anyway. I want to just talk with you guys. And earlier when I was talking about Tommy's case,
a bunch of people, so 30 mods and 270 hate watchers. Yeah, you won't want to fuck with that. Definitely not. Don't pretend you got friends, you fucking liar and idiot, ding.
I was just so incensed that this woman, Piggy Daniels, that she was so proud that I could pull my gun whenever I want, and I had been thinking about it and burning on it. And then, we don't feel like we can get justice in this courtroom. So, let me try to list Allison Dean. Awards. There is on her Wikipedia page. Let me see. It doesn't list all the awards. And there was somewhere where it had a list. Is that where it is? Is it on Ballotpedia? Is that where it is? Let me see. If it's on, it is on Ballotpedia. Okay, so here this is. Thanks a lot. So now this is on Ballotpedia, and this is regarding Allison Dale Burroughs. And I want you guys. What? Of the Junior Black Mafia? I'm not sure.
Maybe that's what the gang was called. It's completely irrelevant. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm not disagreeing with it. I don't know. Grow the fuck up.
I'm not sure if people know this or not, but the people that I'm suing call themselves the mafia as well. And Allison D. Burroughs is being completely unfair.
Oh dear. No, they didn't know, did they? No, they didn't, right? They were Masshole Report. That's what they were called. And then, was it him that referred to them as mafia? Or some, I don't know, or trolls. No, it was somebody referred to us all as trolls, and that was it. And Kate did the name change as a troll, basically, as like taking the piss out of all you fucking idiots. Ding. Oh, just wow. Wow. And also, what's his point then? So his point is, way back, yeah? In the 30 years ago, the judge had something to do with bringing down a gang known as the Junior Black Mafia, or Black Junior Mafia, whatever. Sorry, my memory's awful, like I already said. And, so now, wow, that's it. It's a big conspiracy, people. It's a big conspiracy. Because, the people that he's suing now, yeah, they call themselves mafia as well. Oh, yeah, fuck me. Chille, I swear to God, yeah, you could solve all the crimes in the world. You really could. You're wicked, mate. You're wicked. You're bad. You're fucking amazing. You're bad boy. In it, bruv.
As far as I'm concerned. So, and then it says here, 1995, let me turn these comments off real quick, I can't see the comments. 1995, FBI and IRS plaque for dedication of outstanding service in cash unlimited investigation.
I don't know what time. Oh shit, man, it's 2:20 in the morning. Yeah, fucking hell, Lord, not even halfway through it. I'm alright for a little bit longer. Let's see.
So far, she's in bed with the FBI, and she's getting awards by the FBI and the IRS, two enemies of the people. These folks are not, they don't help us. There's all kinds of people who have cross-state criminal things going on. The FBI's not helping any of us.
Right, you see? Shocking, I know. I'm not American. I know you didn't realise that. But now you know. Right. The FBI has never helped anybody. What about children, for example, that have been kidnapped and taken over state lines? The FBI get involved then, don't they? They do. I know that. And the FBI have helped bring children home or solve cases where, shit things have just... Wow. What a fucking lying fucking idiot. The fuck, man.
The IRS, Biden just got 75,000. And by the way, it's not just Biden, it's all the presidents. They're all terrible. But Biden just appointed like 78,000 new IRS agents. And not just any, these are militarized. 1997.
Pay taxes, kids.
And organized crime enforcement task and appreciation of... So, do you guys know the number one organized criminal group in America is police? And you can read the Wickersham Commission. It's on my website for free. And it says that the first gang in America were organized alcohol swindlers that were cops. So, the organized crime in America... And let me just talk on this for a minute. While Alice...
God knows, Sue just said bullshit, didn't I? Let's be honest. Everything he says is just bollocks. To be fair, though, I did make it a little bit faster. If I've made it too fast, I'm sorry.
Allison D. Burroughs is a giant cocksucker from, you can see from the awards, hear it yourself.
Right, I'm pouring a last drink, yeah? Again, not going for a wee. When you hear the liquid pouring is what I mean. So, when I finish this drink, I'm going to call it a night. Alright? But I'm alright for a bit. So, yeah. So, let's see how it goes. So, I'll let this play and I'll pour my drink. His face is right. I swear to God, yeah. It's like in them fucking Kates and Irish Demon and Teen Sketches. You cannot plan these pause faces. They're fucking wicked. He does it to himself. He fucking does, I swear. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
The police are the number one gang in America. They're the number one drug dealers. They're the number one pimps. They're the number one gambling group. They're the number one extortionist lobbyists. They're the number one of everything when it comes to criminal enterprise. It's ran by cops. In the 80s, when they were trying to break up the Crips and the Bloods, eventually they found out that...
Wow. Again, wow. Just wow. I'd venture a guess, yeah, as to say that even when police were at their most corrupt in America, I am very confident in all this, that and the other that he just said. what the fuck is he talking about? It's like, if I say it, it is true. It is off his fucking trolley. I think he is as well, Rogue. I really do. He's absolutely off his fucking trolley. He really is. This is crackers, man. And it is just pure derp.
The head of one of those gangs was a cop. The police are the head of every single...
Sorry, but that proper sounded to me just then, yeah, that he said the heads of them gangs was a cock. Right, I probably did hear wrong. I accept that, I do. But to my ears, it really did sound like that's what he said. Not a cop. It sounded like he said a cock.
Organized crime in America, every one of them. Even from the big terrorism. The FBI was complicit in J6. They were involved in J6. The FBI, the one that she's winning awards from. She's a play ball kind of person from what I can see. So then it says here, drug certificate of appreciation for prosecuting people for drugs. 1997. Let's talk about Allison D. Burroughs' organized crime drug enforcement task. Secret Service certificate of appreciation. Remember,
they see me, you can come see me, my love, and go to town, have a drink.
The person she clerked under was appointed by Jimmy Carter, so even back in 98 when she's a prosecutor, she's getting appreciation from the Secret Service. It's pretty crazy how connected this power...
Hey, citizen, no, that's a fucking good point, isn't it? That is proper victim, proper persecuted, proper put on, proper, all done to. It's very unusual for an alpha, to be fair. It really is. I mean, it actually bolsters my argument about me being more alpha male than he is. So yeah, there we go. I win.
I wouldn't be surprised if she's connected to people who go to the Bilderberg group. So now I want to talk about something here. In 1997, she won an award from the Drug Enforcement.
He wants to talk about something here because he hasn't already been talking about something, So let's let him talk about something. Yeah, we should all listen now because he wasn't talking about anything before, but now he's talking about something.
Agency for her outstanding work, okay? So let's just play that back now, because now it's 2022. Most people who were sentenced by her in 1997 for drugs, it's 2022 now, so that's 25 years. So, my dad was in prison for 20 years for being a cocaine dealer from Colombia. That's a fact. And I've never hid it, I've never hid it, I'm never going to hide it. I don't care.
I actually haven't heard that yet. I've heard that. So, yeah. Now we know. Maybe that's why you're such a copsucker, you fucking wanker.
I didn't know my father until I became an adult. And so...
Oh, we know that, yeah. You didn't meet your dad till you were nearly 40. You learnt Spanish in your 20s to talk to him. But yeah, excellent upbringing you've had, mate. Excellent upbringing. You don't get me wrong, yeah, I can't say shit. My fucking parents went off the rails when my brother died, so... That's a bit, shit happens, but you know what though, Chille? You know what, yeah? Even though I had a shitty childhood, didn't grow up to be a cunt like you, did I?
But let me ask you a question. Now the people who Allison D. Burroughs sentenced to prison in 1997, where she got an award from the DEA, how much better is the drug problem? How much better is it? Put a 1 in the chat if the drug problem's never been worse. Put a 1 in the chat if the number one killer of mankind right now in the United States of America is drugs. Put a 1 in the chat if the drug problem's never been at its highest. Put a 1 in the chat if you had a friend die.
Exactly, Globe Mum, exactly. Fucking crackers, ain't it? I wasn't even listening to him then about him put a 1 in the chat, blah, blah, blah. And then he says, put a 1 in the chat. I can't be asked to rewind it, but I know he said, put a 1 in the chat if blah, blah, blah. And then, when are you going to say again, put a 1 in the chat if blah, blah, blah. So he wants people to put a 1 in the chat for all the different things. Like, that's not how polls work, mate. Yeah, it's not how it works. It's like, I'll give you an example, yeah? How many people have I got in it? I ain't got many people now, but let's have a look. 21, I've got 21 people watching, yeah? So, yeah, this is how it goes, yeah? So, put a 69 in the chat if you think I'm wrong. There we go. Simples.
From fentanyl this year, because there was fentanyl in the cocaine in Hollywood. And if you know someone who died this year, her name was Casey, and I loved her. So,
Lies, lies, lies. You've never loved anybody other than yourself. Stop lying.
1997, all the people that she put in prison in 1997, they got out of prison. How much better is their lives? Did that create a drag on society? Put a 1 in the chat if that put a drag on society, locking up all those people.
Oh my God, now he wants another one in the chat. Diversity or something. Like, you know, like, you can have 300 people in his chat, but there's only 30 people talking because they're all his moderators. Shit. Kids' advent calendars are falling down. There we go, sorted them. 69, 69, 69, best number in the world. Happy days.
1997. And put a 1 in the chat if locking up
Oh my
all the people
God.
in 1997 did no.
I can't even believe you've just done it again. Just tell you what, yeah. Do you know what other number, right? I like 44. 44. I do like 42. That's it. I'm fucking losing my marbles. Right. I like 33, 69, 42, and another one, 77. They're the numbers that I like. So put any of them numbers in the chat if you think Chille's a cunt.
Good. Put a 1 in the chat if locking up all the people where Allison's winning awards for being a prosecutor. If all the work she did is an actual negative contribution to the United States of America. Put a 1 in the chat if Allison D. Burroughs helped destroy this country by locking up people for drugs. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me take a look. Let me turn my chat on.
Put all the numbers that I just mentioned in the chat if you think Allison Burroughs is fucking badass because she's pissing Chille off so much. So it can be a 33, a 77, a 42, or a 69.
1. Sentencing people to prison for drugs, Allison D. Burroughs. If you do have the chance to look at this video, which maybe you do, you ruined our country by locking up people, by endorsing the war on drugs, by winning awards from the FBI, by the DEA.
72.
When I'm in power, when I'm governor of a state, which, oh man, the powers that be, all those people, all those alumni, all those associations of people are going, oh man, this guy's going to run for governor. We can't let him win. People say to me, are you afraid that you're going to be assassinated? When I run for governor is when I'll actually have a legitimate fear. When I'm going...
That is never... Oh, God, man. That's crackers. That's fucking crackers. Wait there. I'm literally in the middle of rolling up. Wait there. Right. Yeah. So, again, sorry to keep referring to my upcoming video. I hate you will watch. But anyways, again, even though it's covering a fucking video of him from 8 months ago... It says the same shit in that. Oh, when I'm governor, this will be stopped, and this will be stopped, and this will be stopped. And I cannot believe that he's actually still saying this now. Now, can you even begin to imagine, yeah? Different countries don't even matter, right? UK, America, Australia, wherever, right? You got some fucking bloke going for a seat in government somehow, some political fucking seat. And he applies and he starts running and all this and Can you imagine then the videos come out of him saying wishing cancer on children? Oh God. Sorry, I'm burping. Wait that. Excuse me. Right. Can you even imagine he's actually still making out like he could ever run for governor? And governor of where anyway? Because I mean, you know, a while ago, it was governor of Ohio, weren't it? Somewhere that he doesn't live. Where's he going to be governor of this time, eh? Eh? I'd love to know. Oh, God, man. It boggles my mind, it really does. It muddles me. It muddles me. I've got my chin on my arms at the moment, just contemplating the craziness that is castrated. There we go. I managed to say that, though. In my defence, I've had, like, over a bottle and a half of cheap fizzy wine, so, you know. Let's carry on.
Into power, and I'm going to abolish the DEA in the state that I represent. At that point, that's when I'll have a legitimate fear, because the DEA is the worst agency in the United States of America. Put a 1 in the chat if you support. Put a 1 in the chat if you are against the DEA. If you think the DEA has ruined our country, put a 1 in the chat if you put the...
Really, Mike? Okay, now. Oh no, I'm interested to see what fucking Mike says about that. But I thought his thingy to dismiss Josh's was actually had a bit of ground. I don't know what came of that either. Again, like I've already said, I don't always pay loads of attention. I always have the weekends off, to be fair, until Sunday nights, and yeah. But yeah. That will be quite amusing, won't it? What a fucking idiot. And then, do you know what it is, though? Now he's created the fucking narrative sort of thing, hasn't he, for all his fucking deluded, uneducated, desperate followers, which that's what they are, and that's why it bugs me, because he takes advantage of uneducated, naive, deluded people. Desperate people, I didn't mean deluded, sorry. But anyway, that's what he does. He takes advantage of people like that, and they're the people that follow him. And so now he's set this narrative, hasn't he? So when he's filed that, and then when that gets dismissed, he's always got this to fall back on, hasn't he? He's always got this to fall back on. So it'll be all happy days, all day long. Yeah, good question actually. Yeah, on what grounds? What's he put? I mean, I'll look at it after, but yeah, cool. That's nice.
I think the DEA is a degradation, a downgrading, dismal, disgusting, murderous organization. They are. So most people are putting ones if Alison D. Burroughs ever takes a look at this. So she helped ruin our country.
You just say fucking idiot, Ding.
Director Award for Superior Performance, Assistant U.S. Attorney. Who knows what that was for? Let me see here.
There's a demonstrable public benefit. That's crackers. Is that a genuine argument against it? Like, is that something that somebody could actually use and could work if that was the case? Because I don't get it. A demonstrable public. It ain't a fuck it thing. Oh shit! Wait there.
I'm out there in the land of
fuck!
YouTube. What's going on, YouTube?
Sorry, shit, how did I do that? What knobhead? Sorry.
West Coast Hotel versus Parish. That set the standard for a minimum.
I literally have no idea where we were.
So women's needs. So I'm 100% for student loans. I paid back my student loans, so there's that. I did pay back all my student loans. And
what? What? He paid back all his student loans. Sorry, it's already been on, yeah? But I didn't think he went to college. He flunked fucking high school, so how could he have gone to college? Oh my god, these poor faces, I swear, they just make themselves. Any idea where I was? Honestly, I've got no idea.
But just understand that you're coming from the wrong perspective. The people, the majority of the people, don't have parents that can pay $100,000 to send their kid to college.
No, you're really still talking about
it. So those are the numbers, and I'll publish them all. I mean, I just haven't done anything yet, but so the New England Organized Crime Outstanding Work conduct.
Have we got this far? Or we got further, or before?
Who do you think that applies to? Do you think that applies to the Alison D. Burroughs crowd with Norma and Raya up there who are getting appointed by Jimmy Carter and Obama? This last word here, who do you think this last word applies to? I'm going to show you guys something. Put a 1 in the chat if you think this applies to you, the people. Right here. 1997, if we can't get that person citizenship, because then they can be a paying, and we all want to change it to search their cars. It is a gigantic thing is going to happen right after the we've raised over $40,000 for people this year. Needed to really be able to focus and go to college.
Nope.
And it's from the secret.
Because they're all secretly against you. I've no idea where I was, so I'm just going to watch it from here.
You see? Michael.
Exactly, Sister Nine. He investigates. He is an investigative journalist. Come on, mate. You know this. We all know this. That's what he is. That's what the fucking stupid face is.
Oh, Mahone, why are comments being deleted? People are only deleted if they're a jerk and they call me names or they come in with a stupid username. And then they get deleted from the...
Lies. Absolute lies. Lies. People are deleted because they criticize you. Because they ask, and sometimes can politely ask you a question. Stop fucking lying, you liar, you big fucking stupid face liar. You stupid face. That's what my kids call each other.
Or timed out if they say stupid things. So, She's winning a PJC net.
You said hi, Rogue. You said hi. Well, you deserved it, mate. You deserved it. You said hi. That's well out of order.
Just said winning awards from the Secret Service 20, 30 years ago. That's kind of suspect. I mean, I'd like to ask Allison if I could. What did you win awards from the Secret Service for? How come you're getting awards from the Secret
For fucking twats like you in the arse, dickhead.
Service? I'm just wondering. Oh, is it Penn University? Did I say UPenn? I'm so sorry, Jeffrey. Remember, I'm a regular old dunce cap. Everything I've learned on my own on the internet.
PJC net? I wasn't even paying attention. He's a fucking flat earther, he is. Has he been going into his chats? I hope he's not fucking supporting him. He wasn't last time I saw. He also thought Chille was a fucking dickhead. I swear to God, mate, these pause faces, they just fucking make them so.
I struggled to go to college. I took out student loans.
Did he go to college? How did he go to college? Because he was absolutely awful at high school. So how did he go to college? And what did he go to college and do? He struggled for this and I struggled for that. It was so hard, isn't it? So hard.
I paid back my student loans, so there's that. I did pay back all my student loans. And, but I struggled to go to college. I got a Pell Grant, I think, a couple...
Yeah, I thought I read PJC net. That's, he's a flat earther. He was reading the comments. What did the comments say? From PJC net? Because I'm just, like, stupid and I don't hear and pay attention to everything. Don't get me wrong, yeah, PJC net does my fucking nutting. That's what I call him, by the way. I don't know if everybody else calls him something else, but that's what I call him. And he does my nutting because he's, I don't want to get into it, but it was a bit of an anti-vaxxer and all this, that and the other. But he's also a flat earther. So let's rewind it a little bit then. Wait there.
Remember, this Allison D. Burroughs, she's winning awards from the Secret Service here. She's winning awards from the Secret Service. I mean, why is she winning awards from the Secret Service?
I'm pretty sure, Sumi, yeah? No, it wasn't Sumi, was it? Yeah, it was, yeah. Right. I'm pretty sure in the video that he did, which I've got, by the way, where that is deleted now, or hidden, whichever, where he goes on about his, why he got done for stalking. I'm sure in that he said that he never went to college. And he don't know how college and campuses and dormitories and all this and the other work. Excuse me, right there. I'm sure he said that. But yeah, I don't know. What do I know, eh? I'm just a dumb YouTuber. But you know what I mean? Fucking, yeah. He says one thing, don't he? And then says another time. And it's almost like he hopes nobody remembers. It's just bollocks.
You see? Michael Mahone, why are comments being deleted? People are only deleted if they're a jerk and they call me names or they come in with a stupid username and then they get deleted from the room or timed out if they say stupid things. So she's winning PJC net just said winning awards from the Secret Service 20, 30 years ago. That's kind of suspect. I mean, I'd like to ask Al.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, but you know what though, PJC net, his issue is that it's like, you know, flat earthers, they haven't just fallen down the one rabbit hole, they've fallen down all of the rabbit holes. So for example, PJC net is a flat earther, but he's also an anti-vaxxer, a COVID denier, a fucking moon landing denier, fucking just everything, just any conspiracy you can think of, he's down for it. Because once they fall head first down one fucking rabbit hole, they literally dive down all the others. There's no hope for him, no hope. And I thought that he used to say comments, he seemed like he was on side at least about Chille, that he thought that Chille was as much of an idiot as the rest of us do. So nah, he can fuck off, wanker.
Also, if I could, what did you win awards from the Secret Service for? How come you're getting awards from the Secret Service? I'm just wondering.
Yeah, it's meek as fuck though, Global Mum. At the end of the day, right, I don't say that much in side chats. I've had some good discussions with him as well. But he's an idiot.
University, did I say UPenn? I'm so sorry, Jeffrey. theory. Remember, I'm a regular old dunce cap. Everything I've learned on my own on the internet.
Yes, you are. You're an absolute dunce, not a dunce cap. Because a dunce cap, yeah, is the cone-shaped hat that they used to put on the dunces. As we have a picture of you wearing, yeah? So no, you are a dunce, not a dunce cap. You're a fucking idiot, Dean.
I struggled to go to college. I took out student loans. I paid back my student loans, so there's that. I did pay back all my student loans, and but I struggled to go to
Bullshit.
college. I got a Pell Grant, I think, a couple times. I got a couple Pell Grants, but I didn't have the backing that I needed to really be able to focus and go to college.
You know, if I'd completely flunked school, yeah, completely failed at school and shit, I would not be able to go to college. That's not how it works over here. Don't know how it works over there, but over here, you have to get certain grades and shit to be able to go to college. Or, no, sorry, I take that back, right, no, normally to go to university, actually. There is some college courses, though, that you have to get certain grades to be able to do. But the college courses tend to be more fucking, blue-collar jobs and shit like that, so you can do them. Sorry, I take that back. So you can go to college over here if you ain't got very good grades. But in America, I've always got the impression that college is basically university, and you have to get good grades, like over here. You have to get good grades to go there. And the whole student loans and all this, that and the other. What? Why would he have had to have student loans? He wouldn't have been doing anything that fucking elaborate, would he? But I don't know.
And so because of that, I had blown my knee out, and then I was working at Subway in between classes to pay my bills. And I went to college for 5 years, and I almost graduated. But then that last year...
Okay, glad, Mum, thank you. But you went to college for 5 years and almost graduated. Can you imagine going to college for 5 years and then fucking it up at the last minute? That's long, that is, as well, ain't it? I mean, in America, you don't finish high school, do you, till you're 18? If I'm remembering correctly, I think that's what it is. So, so if that's the case, if I'm getting it properly, from the American movies and stuff that I watch, which are obviously all my education. So they finished high school at 18, and he went to college for 5 years. If he came last in his high school, I keep adding H's where they don't belong. If he came last in his high school, yeah, how did he last? Exactly, how did he last 5 colleges? 17 or 18, depending on the time of year That don't sound right. And I mean, he was going on, yeah, and he was giving all that bullshit about his stalking bollocks. I swear he said in that he'd not been to college. He had no idea about college and stuff. I swear he said that. Fucking hell, man. It's too late, otherwise I'd go to it. Because I've got it, and I'd go to it. Shit, man. I'm gonna, yeah. We'll come back to it. Either way, yeah, it's safe to say, ain't it, that what he says doesn't match what he said a million times over before. He cannot keep up with his own bullshit. So, for starters, why was you at college for 5 years, Chille, and then fucked it up just before you graduated? And then, how did you pay all your college loans? Because you've never had a proper job. So please do explain. We're really interested. We're all dying to know.
I had some personal things happen with emotionally, and it just broke my spirit, and I didn't want to continue anymore, and I just was done with it. I only went to go wrestle. I wanted to wrestle, and I couldn't. My knees weren't good enough, and the guy at my weight was all American, and I couldn't be.
You weren't good enough. You was a lousy wrestler. You came 4th place, remember? You were 4th place champion. You go.
Even with my knee how it was, I got smoked. So I want.
Oh, he had high knee pressure back then as well. Fucking hell, we learn something new every day, don't we? He had high knee pressure all the way back then. Wow. How many of us have got... Has anybody got the violins out, please? I can't be in chat, so I can't get my violin out right now. And my violin's broken from the last time I felt sorry for him. So, yeah, please, somebody, get the tiny violin out for him. He needs it now.
I wanted to compete, but I couldn't. So, I mean, not whoa me. I'm just saying that's most of us. That's most people here. That's what I'm saying. Most of y'all have a similar story to.
Quick, right, get the violin. Oh no, it's gone all chirpy now, look, mate. Oh, I think we're too late. Shit. Damn it. We really needed the violin as well. I'm sorry, if I knew it was going to take that, downward spiral and then go up again, I would have said something sooner. I'm sorry.
Me. So it's not woe is me, it's woe is that there's a certain elitist amount of population that gets to go to 100.
It's not woe is me. It's not woe is me, people, yeah? It's woe is the world. Woe is the world for not realising my amazingness. That's what it is. It's not woe is me. It's not that, yeah? It's woe is the world for not realising what an amazing person I am. Oh, yeah.
$1,000 a year schools, and the most of us are, scrapping and struggling and e-begging. I successfully e-begged over $20,000 for people this year. What was it, 40,000 or 20,000? But we successfully raised. I think we're.
Oh my God, man! I keep walking away, not listening properly. Wait there.
Certain elitist amount of population that gets to go to $100,000 a year schools, and the most of us are, scrapping and struggling and e-begging.
I like that Citizen 9, exactly. We is the world. We is the people. There's my amazing singing voice, which wasn't actually proper. I can actually sing a little bit better than that, but not much.
That's me and my friend Tina that we laugh about all the time. I'm e-begging, yes! But, just so you guys know, I successfully e-begged over $20,000 for people this year. What was it, 40,000 or 20,000?
How could you mix up, 20,000 and 40,000? Please explain. Seriously, I'm very, very poor, right? I am. I mean, no. That I am, and it is a fact. How anybody can mix up 12,000 and 40,000, to me, is mind-blowing. It really is. There is a big difference. But also, 20,000, to me, would be life-changing. Life-changing. Now, it might not be to other people, but that would be life-changing to me. 40,000 would just be mind-blowingly life-changing. He is talking about money, just wow, just what a load of bollocks. And he ain't raised that fucking much anyway. We've seen all his fundraisers, all bullshit. What a liar. Why does he lie like this? Why? Anybody, why does he lie like this? Please tell me.
Well, we successfully raised, I think we're at 40 grand. You know what I said the other day, because I calculated it all up? We've raised over 40 grand for people this year. And of that 40 grand, almost $3,000 I did raise for myself.
You're a fucking liar.
So I raised about 8% of the money, that I raised this year went to my pocket. And then I donated $5,000 this year from my online store. In the past.
Your online store that apparently didn't hardly make any money this year because it was down most of the time, which you tried to blame on Josh and Kate, yeah? So it's what it is, yeah. Does he not realise that this year's nearly over? That's just, what the fuck? Yeah, there we go. He raised $1,500 for Deborah. I mean, what else have we seen? And even if he fucking, what did he just say? 5 grand that he contributed himself. He's really trying to pretend that he's raised. He did just say 5 grand, didn't he? So that he put towards himself. I mean, so he's trying to make out then that he raised $35,000. Yeah, but does he mean tax year though, Rogue? I don't know. And somebody says that I raised. Why are we even having this discussion? Let's all be honest, right? Whether it means tax year, April to April, or this year, as in 2022, we all know that it is not, he has not raised 40 grand for other people. We all know that. It's just, fuck. No, of course you don't pay fucking taxes. We all know this, Grover. You don't pay taxes.
Last year that down on YouTube. So those are the numbers. And I'll publish them all. I mean, I just haven't done anything yet, but...
Go on then. Seriously, yeah? Publish them all. He hasn't done it yet, though, people, yeah? Folks, it's not yet, but he will. What are we betting that he never does? Never does.
Oh, the New England Organized Crime Outstanding Work Conduct.
Yeah, $50 at most, isn't it? Armageddon Fire, I agree. I think that says $50. It don't say 5,000, does it? I can't see from it. But yeah. Oh yeah.
So this.
What has amused him so much? Let's find out. Are we all eager? Are we all ready? This could be amazing. Do you reckon this is gonna be like? Do we think, yeah, that this is gonna be life changing? Do we think that this is gonna be the crux? Yeah, that he needs for his hating Judge Deborah, fuck me, man, Alison Burrows, sorry. Do you reckon? Oh, what could it be? It's a question that should wait a minute. It's a question that should be asked. Where does Chille get his money? There's food for him and Charlie, gas, some place to sleep, and $5,000 exactly. Right. This is the shit that his supporters pay for, basically, isn't it? His supporters and some YouTube ad money. That's where he gets his money from. So right. So, are we ready? This is going to be amazing. Are we ready? This is going to be epic. We know this is going to be life changing. You ready?
Last word in this paragraph. Who do you think that applies to? Do you think that applies to the Allison D. Burrows crowd with Norma and Raya up there who are getting appointed by Jimmy Carter and Obama?
I'm so disappointed. He looks so excited, yeah? I thought this was going to be something amazing. And it's just not, is it? It's just a constant disappointment. It's just... I can only... Right, I can sort of imagine how his parents feel. I really can. Just constant disappointment.
This last word here. Who do you think this last word applies to? I'm going to show you guys something. Put a 1 in the chat if you think this applies to you, the people.
It does look like no teeth there.
Of the work conducted on Operation Crackdown. Operation Crackdown. Who do you think that crackdown was on? Put a 1 in the chat if you think the crackdown was.
Does he not know what the word crackdown means? Is that what he's getting at? This... What? 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 The fuck is wrong with him? I know for a fact that some police operations around here and stuff are sometimes called so-and-so crackdown. It's just like, what it... Oh, I am so disappointed. Now I know how his mum and dad feel. I know now for sure. Because I was all hopeful it was going to be something amazing. It was going to really, come out with something that was going to go, it was going to be proper juicy. And it was just that. You fucking let down, Chille, you fucking idiot, ding.
For you. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that crackdown is on the people. Nobody likes drunk driving, right? Nobody likes, seeing people get hurt and killed from drunk driving, right? Put a 1.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Hello? What? Wow. I'm trying to roll the fag, but... Excuse me, right. So he's really just said that, yeah? Nobody likes drunk drivers. Nobody likes to see people killed by drunk drivers and whatnot. Being pulled over for drunk driving is a victimless crime, so they shouldn't be pulled over for that. They shouldn't be done for that, because it's a victimless crime. We have all heard him say that shit fucking 100 times, especially when he goes into his fucking soft sit rhetoric. What the actual fuck? So, but now we don't like drunk drivers. Now we don't like drunk drivers killing people and whatnot. But before, it's a victimless crime. Just fuck me, man. What the fuck? Keep up your own fucking bullshit, you fucking dickhead.
Chat, if drunk driving is the worst it's ever been in the history of drunk driving. Put a 1 in the chat if drunk driving is the worst it's ever been in the history of drunk driving. Put a 1 in the chat.
I'm just speaking for my country because, again, shocking as it is, not American. And also, you know what though? I can't actually say this for fact. This is just my opinion. I've not looked at the stats. But from what I know, from what I see, I think then over in America, for example, it seems from what I've seen, right, they can pull somebody over who's not got a valid license and they'll still let them drive away. Over here, wouldn't happen. You cannot drive away without a license. You cannot drive away without insurance or an MOT either, which is, you know, basically making sure your car's road safe. Fucking, I don't know, just, I don't know, I think since they've come down hard on that shit, it's better. I think it's better. But again, I can't speak for America. I don't know. I just don't know.
The worst it's ever been, right? And so, MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, is going to happen right after the 1990. I'm sorry. So, Mothers Against Drunk Driving is going to start in 1980, and then they're gonna press to get roadblocks put.
Yes, Rogue. He's also had no license a couple of times and no insurance, and he gives false information to police. I've got all that saved, and yeah, and also coming up in my next video, so please watch.
And then in the 1990 case of SITS versus Michigan State Police, SITZ versus Michigan State Police. This is where SITS sues because they set up a Nazi checkpoint in the United States of America. And in SITS versus...
What? A Nazi checkpoint? I heard that right, didn't I? I'm not going to wind it, I'm not. So he did just say that, didn't it? A Nazi checkpoint. Sorry, I have to wait for you lot to catch up. So he did say that, didn't he? So that's what he meant by a Nazi checkpoint, just because it was cops. What the actual fuck? So like you know, Christmas and New Year in the UK, they do checkpoints and stuff, and they pull over a lot more people because at the end of the day, we are big boozers in the UK, and we booze even more Christmas and New Year. We do. It's a fact. There's no denying it. Right? And so they pull over more people, or they do checkpoints and shit around Christmas and New Year because there are more people drink driving. And they catch more people drink driving, and therefore they take more drink drivers off the fucking road. And good, so they fucking should. Do you know what the coppers aren't, right? They're not fucking Nazis. Fucking idiot, man. What a twat. Shit, fuck me, man. I fucking did it again. Sorry. Where?
Oh. Connected, man. She's got people. She makes a phone. I was just now stuck in a box, and I was like, I can't get out of this. Like, you can look it up on Wikipedia. You can trace back the people who clerk for this person, who clerk for that person. You can do it yourself. You don't even gotta be smart. You can...
You were saying that shit ages ago, weren't you? And I know we weren't this far. I'm sure we weren't this far. So he's just repeating himself now, then, ain't he?
Put the buttons in and look for yourself. Wikipedia's not right all the time, like they were about the 13th and 17th Amendment, but...
Oh, no, Sister Nine, thank you for being here, love.
They're right about this. They're right about this. Thanks for the super chat, guys. I appreciate it. I only saw one or two come in. I do appreciate it, though. Thank you for the support.
Oh,
God
my
bless you.
God.
God bless you guys. Really.
And there's the fucking hands and everything, like you go fuck yourself, fucking atheist dickhead. I'm an atheist, don't get me wrong, yeah, but he is an atheist dickhead that is pretending to believe in God. I find that insulting.
Appreciate it. Yeah, Matt's got a good point. Matt, you got a good point there, brother. Matt's got a good point. Now, Wikipedia is a pretty good source. Do you think that they're lying that they went to Pennsylvania University? Who thinks that Wikipedia is wrong? Put a 2 in the chat if you think...
Wikipedia is a sucky fucking source, and you should look further, but you can't because...
Wikipedia is right about where these people went to college. Put a number 1 in the chat. If you think Wikipedia is right, put a 1 in the chat about where these people went to college. Go, what's going on, LA Spike? I'm a subscriber. I've been over by your channel now. It's good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Oh, Mary, did you cross the line? Is it Mary?
But it's over the moon. Over the moon.
If I crossed the line, I would like to read that. So the people don't like Wikipedia. About half the people do, half people don't. That's okay, how you doing, buddy? I'm reading the comments.
So basically, people are telling him then, clearly people are telling him that Wikipedia should not be your only go-to fucking thing for information. Don't get me wrong, Wikipedia is great. I go on Wikipedia a lot. I do. But I don't go on there, only there, to verify my facts. I go there and then I might go to five other places. That is what somebody that's actually interested and invested in the truth would do. And I'm not an investigative journalist, and even I know that, so yeah.
How many people? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Wikipedia is right about where they went to college. That's all I'm asking.
It's mad about this one in the chat malarkey, innit? He saw it on Team Skeptic's channel, and that's it now. It's giving him a fucking... It's the first thing in years. It's giving him an order on us, and now it's all 1 in the chat, 1 in the chat. I've got a big chub, 1 in the chat.
If Wikipedia is right about where those 3 different folks went to college.
Very true, Global Mum, exactly. Wikipedia does have its fucking sources, don't it? Sources and citations and whatnot. So you're right. But like, if you're an actual investigative journalist, you might find information out on Wikipedia, and you will also go elsewhere to try and verify it. It's so simple. It's fucking unreal, ain't it? He's a fucking idiot, Ding.
I'm down with that. So, I'm just saying. Oh yeah, hey, by the way, that could be true. But you know what? Hold on a minute. Someone just said that. So H. Whitaker just said Anthony Scalia was...
Oh yeah, I can't go in the chat at the moment, but yeah, a 1 from me as well. 1, definitely.
Murdered. On my ranking of... So just so you guys know, I've read a ton of Scalia's holdings, along with Ruth
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Bader Ginsburg. I don't like either one of those judges. I've read their holdings. Scalia was inconsistent. So just so you guys know, I mean, I've gone over this a lot of times, but, it's, you have the 19, it's going to be so you're going to have the 85 case, the 19, it goes...
Oh my God.
In the 1995 case of Gonzalez versus Reich, R-A-I-C-H, this is the case that's going to be the legalization case for marijuana, where we can grow marijuana at our own homes, and that's the 1995 case of the United States of Gonzalez versus Reich, R-A-I-C-H, and that's going to be the Attorney General. Are my years off?
You know what, yeah? It'd be fucking amazing at something like Trivial Pursuit. It'd be great at it. It really would. I mean this as well, yeah. I genuinely mean this, right? It would be awesome at some trivia-based game. Especially if it... Oh my God, I swear to God. Like I said, these pause faces just make themselves... There we go. Yeah, especially if it was, like, law stuff, right? He'd be pretty fucking good at it. He does remember some shit. He really does. But it's not all about what the facts that you can, memorize and chat away about and all this and the other. It's about understanding the meaning, the context behind them. And he doesn't. He has no idea about the things that he's talking about. And it's embarrassing sometimes. It's just fucking... it just blows my mind. So yes, he's got a good brain for memorizing bullshit. He has. Not when it comes to the whole meaning behind it all, he has not got a fucking clue. He does not understand anything. He's fucking stupid. He's a fucking idiot. Ding.
I'll make sure I'm correct on this. What year is Gonzalez versus Reich? What year is Gonzalez versus Reich? Is it 1995? 2005. 1995. So it's going to be 2005.
Sue me, exactly. Like any of it, it just comes out of shit, don't it? It's completely... Fuck me. I swear to God, I'm not doing this on purpose. There we go. I've got to take that one. Yeah. It's irrelevant, innit, to him, whether it relates to what he's talking about or not. It's just bullshit. Bullshit.
And is it, God bless America, what year was Gonzalez versus Reich? I believe it's the 2005 case of Gonzalez versus Reich. I'm pretty sure. I just want to be double sure. I just don't want to be wrong. Because if I'm wrong...
Rogue, I remember some shit, yeah, but I tend to remember shit that I find interesting. So I remember that sort of shit. But I'm not very good, and I openly admit this. I'm not very good at remembering the details about things. For example, yeah, I'm no good at remembering dates. I'm no good. So I really like history. And so I can name like an event that happened in history, but fucking hell, ask me for the dates that event happened. Absolute rubbish. I'm crap at it. It's hit and miss, but I can remember that event, and I can remember all the details that happened in it, but I can't remember the date. It's just, everybody's different, ain't there? With him though, all it is that it's almost like you read I don't know, an old calendar thing where there's a date and it just gives you an event that happened on that day and gives you a one sentence description of that event. And that's what his brain's like. It's just, yeah, just terrible.
Okay. Okay, good. So it was the 2005 case of Gonzalez versus Reich, and what that did is that made it so that marijuana would remain criminalized as Schedule 1 drug on the Drug Enforcement Agency.
Rogue, I'm with you, mate. I'm with you, honestly. If I don't put an appointment in my fucking phone, completely forget about it. Completely do. I have no idea. I'm rubbish.
We're living in such a tyrannical police state. It's crazy. So I get lost because the reason why marijuana was put as a Schedule 1 drug, 2005 case I was talking about Scalia, he voted in collusion with Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and they voted together to make a 6-3 vote in Gonzalez versus Reich that made growing marijuana illegal. And had Scalia not done that, then there would be millions of people who wouldn't have been charged with either marijuana.
Hey, do you know what proper sunk in on me though, Sue? Honestly, yeah. Used to be that advert, didn't there? Was it insurance, car insurance? I think. So 1066. I think it's Battle of Hastings. You know what? I could be wrong. But anyway, and the phone number used to end with 1066, and I'm sure it's Battle of Hastings. I could be wrong though, you know. You watch me be wrong. That just made a right twat of myself.
Paraphernalia, trafficking, all these different things. So as far as I'm concerned, I hope Scalia is burning in hell. I don't forgive him. I'm human. I don't have the ability to forgive him for locking up millions of people. I hope Ruth Bader Ginsburg's right next to him and the devil's got a pitchfork in their face, because I can't stand either one of them. If they had voted the other way in Gonzalez versus Reich, millions of people from 2005 till now would not have been locked up. So every single
It's a bit like, isn't it, that if Judge Alison Burroughs had accepted your motions and sided with you, she'd be the dog's bollocks right now, wouldn't she? She'd be amazing. She'd be #1 judge. She'd be fucking wicked, wouldn't she? Yeah.
Who's been arrested for a pipe or a joint. Every single person who's been arrested.
Yes, Liam, that's it, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Right. That was it, Sue. So what Liam said, yeah, is right. So it weren't the Battle of Hastings. I'm wrong. Liam's right.
Arrested for this since 2005. You can thank Anthony Scalia, and Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, now we found out she was a racist, and Anthony Scalia, we now found out was a hypocrite. So, remember, when you get to the...
And I've just now found out that I need a wee. So, I'm going to leave you to listen to him, and as usual, if he says anything ridiculously stupid that I need to hear, please let me know when I get back. I really appreciate it.
Tops of these D's and R's and the tops of these conservatives and liberals, they're the same. They work together. Remember, it took Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Anthony Scalia. Do people know that Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Anthony Scalia were supposed to be diametrically opposed? Put a 1 in the chat if you knew that Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Anthony Scalia, who were on the court at the same time, if they were supposed to be diametrically opposed. Put a 1 in the chat if you knew that. Just put it in there. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I mean, are you not learning anything? I mean, are you not having a healthy discussion? Hit the like button. I'm sorry I was so fired up. I'm not sorry. But earlier I was so fired up, so I kind of, I wanted to calm down a little bit and come back on and talk about the opposition. I would bury them in motions. And I'm doing that. So, it's my right. They're not frivolous. The motions count. And Alison D. Burroughs is messing up what I want to do. And she's doing it against the interest of justice, as far as I'm concerned. So... did you guys know that? I pronounce it button, but I do appreciate you correcting me. Thank you. If it's your first...
what don't we know? Is there anything I need to rewind for? Oh, we'll talk about British history now, to the looks of things. I can't imagine, that there's anything anyway. There's that fucking significant, this fucking idiot says, ding. That I need to rewind for, so let's just play it.
I'm on my channel, then you probably don't know that I can pronounce it, the word button. So I don't like Anthony Scalia.
Fuck me, man, it's freezing here. Don't know about where you are, but it's fucking cold here.
FBI and the DEA, and then having a channel where I say that the DEA and cops are scum, and Alison DeBurrow wins awards. I don't think I'm getting a fair shot. That's what I'm thinking.
Are you taking the piss? Because that year don't seem to, that's not memorable to me at all. But I do remember in school, we had to make our own copies of the Magna Carta. So it was like a homework thing. And so, apparently mine was good because it got put up on the wall and everything. But anyway, like I've made it look as old as possible. So, fingered all the edges and tea stained it and shit like that. Oh yeah, and I put a wax, what's it called? I can't fucking think. I'm too upset and my brain's dead. People put the... Fuck me, man, what's up with my head? They put the emblem in a wax thing at the end of shit. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, I hope you know what I mean. Anyway, right. So, yeah. Seal, thank you. Fucking hell, what is wrong with me sometimes? Honestly, I lose my mind sometimes. I'm so stupid sometimes. I can't think of the right words. When I'm writing, yeah? Got all the right words. When I'm talking, no, I'm lost. Anyway, yeah, exactly. So, I did that at the bottom of it and everything. Oh, I got house points for it. I got top grade. Oh, God, it was wicked. They loved it. But yeah, I've got no idea what year it was. I can't remember what year the Magna Carta was. There we go.
5. God bless you, Archangel. I do appreciate it. Hit the like button. Just take 2 fingers and just hit the like button.
Hit the like button, please. The button.
Yeah, good to see everybody. Thanks everybody for coming. Oh, so hear this. Let me. Gonzalez versus Reich, 2005.
Wax Seal, yeah. So Wax Seal, happy days. Yeah, exactly. He came into the live chat and he was like, I'm the same. And that's why I don't do live streams so often. You talk on a video and you're recording, so you get it wrong and you just do it again. But when I'm talking live to you lot, I just ramble and I lose my wording all the time and I cannot think of things. It's just too much pressure. I just can't handle it. You're too much pressure, people.
Like the gentleman said earlier in the chat. And in 1996, California voters, let me turn off the chat real quick. I'm sorry, guys. In 1996, California voters passed the Compassionate Users Act, legalizing marijuana for medical use.
1967, Liam. That's 10 years before my husband was born. So, yeah. I'm sure 1967 was a brilliant year for music, though. Happy days.
California's laws conflicted with the Federal Controlled Substance Act, with Harry Anslinger's and Lamont DuPont's act that was written by Harry. Okay, so anyway. So California's conflicted with the Federal Controlled Substance Act that was written by Harry Anslinger, which banned possession of marijuana after Drug Enforcement Agency, which is used to be called it wasn't called the DEA.
So it's safe to say then that 66 was a bad year over and over and over again until 1966 when England, shockingly, won the World Cup. So yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? I think we've sussed something. I really do. I think we've worked something out here, people. I really do. So, not looking forward to 2066, but I don't think I'll be alive then. So, it's fine. I'll tell my kids though that they should be cautious.
Yeah, it was called the God bless it, my brain's in this phone.
Don't get me wrong, yeah, I know I lose my words and shit, but I'm still going to take the piss out of Chille. I can't even fucking read and talk properly, look. Oh, twat.
Anyway, so the DEA seized doctor-prescribed marijuana from a patient's home. A group of medical marijuana users sued the DEA and U.S. Attorney General John Ashcroft in federal district court. The medicinal marijuana users argued that the Controlled Substance Act, which Congress passed using its constitutional powers to regulate interstate commerce.
What, George III, he was the king that went mad, wasn't he? So do you really think he signed that? Was that before his mad days? It probably was, by the way. I don't know. Like I say, I'm crap with dates. I remember events. I don't remember days. Dates, I mean. From and until. I could tell you some things that he did and things that happened during his reign. But yeah, I can't tell you the dates. No idea.
Which is what Scalia is going to go against himself on, exceeded Congress's Commerce Clause. The district ruled against the group. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals reversed and...
So, maybe it was the act that invented stamps. Or maybe it's when they stamped out all the rebels or something. I actually have no idea, by the way. So I'm glad you asked. I've got no idea.
ruled the Controlled Substance Act unconstitutional as it applied to interstate commerce within a state medicinal marijuana use, relying on 2 U.S. Supreme Court decisions, narrowed Congress's Commerce Clause, U.S. versus Lopez and U.S. versus Morrison. These are the 2 cases that were throwing my brain off, just so you know. I'm sorry. The Ninth Circuit Court ruled using medicinal marijuana did not substantially affect interstate commerce and therefore could not be regulated by Congress. Because it's within a state, you can't use it.
I've got to say, Chille, I don't think anybody's listening to you anymore, mate. Unless, Chille, yeah? Mate, were you born in 1966? Because that's what's important at the moment.
Marijuana. So then, so it was 6-3, and let me just go by ideology. By ideology, right, you got Ruth Bader Ginsburg over here and Stevens on the left, and you got Scalia on the right.
Yeah, it turned out he had quite a serious illness, wasn't it? Like, I can't remember what it's called now, but... And it wasn't diagnosed at the time, because they didn't know back then, but it's been pretty much diagnosed anyway since. It's quite sad. Because it is actually genuinely quite sad, because he was pretty much, like, tortured by his doctors and shit, because doctors back then were fucking useless and they didn't know. And so some of the stuff they did is very awful. But, by the way, one thing I do know, though, about King George III, he was that mad that he basically planted beef in his garden to grow beef tree.
So, and then in a 6-3 opinion delivered by Justice John Paul Stevens, but he voted to criminalize marijuana right here. So,
No, I don't think he had syphilis, so.
Tried to be a good guy. At least he was consistently the authoritarian. It's just so hard to call them good when this holding locked up millions of people. So, Paul Stevens, the court held that, and of course, just so you know...
That was it, Ro. Cheers, mate.
They usually take the most liberal person if they vote with them, and they have them do the holding. Or, anyway, so the court held that the Commerce Clause gives Congress authority to prohibit the local cultivation and use of marijuana. So that was it. That's the entire thing. And so that's what...
Syphilis, that's what you mean, is apparently horrible. Syphilis is horrible, absolutely horrible, and it can go to your brain. Syphilis. Oh, I'm forgetting my names, right? I think I am, right. Honestly, I could get this wrong. I'm sure it was Al Capone. I'm sure it was. Capone had syphilis, and he apparently caught it when he was like 18, and that was it then. So then it just worked on his body year after year after year, all this time. And so then when he was in... It was Al Capone, I'm sure it was, right. So then when he was in prison in Alcatraz, it had already started getting to his brain. He'd already started losing... Basically, like, gives you a bit of dementia, that kind of thing, but not a bit. Eventually, it just, you know what I mean, fucks you over completely. But yeah, it was Al Capone, wasn't it? Yeah. So, and then, so eventually he got released from prison purely because he had dementia caused from the syphilis. And, you know, and then it was fucking just not very... He didn't have long after that until he died. And not a very nice life, basically. Because, like, when you read about kings and queens and shit, and people from, like... I don't know, a couple of 100 years ago, you can understand that kind of shit. Like, you know, oh, fucking hell, man, that's awful. They had syphilis, this happened to them, wow, that's terrible. But Al Capone, even though it's a long time ago, ain't that long ago. Isn't it awful that he never took it? I blame him, personally, that he never took himself to get diagnosed, to get treated. Because syphilis was being treated back then. What a fucking idiot. So, yeah, very sad. But there we go.
I don't like Scalia, and I don't like Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I especially don't like Kennedy.
Yeah, I thought so, Lewis. I didn't know 100%, but yeah, I thought so.
He was a piece of shit. Rehnquist was a piece of shit. A giant piece of shit. Nah, hold on. Let me take that back about Rehnquist. Rehnquist was one of the most...
I think there's other important people, Sue, back in the day, but, no. My head goes dead, so I can't think of them at the moment, but he was the first one that came to mind. There's definitely other people.
Consistent Supreme Court justices that I read. He consistently was the same in his ideology. Whereas Scalia, in this particular holding, he's going to say, oh, it's not the Commerce Clause, it's the right to use police powers or something like that. He says, I'm not using the Commerce Clause, I'm voting for it because of this other thing. I can show you here. Firmly established Congress Common Clause to regulate purely local activities. Stevens argued that the court presented firmly established Congress Commerce Clause to regulate purely local activities that are part of class of activities with a substantial effect on interstate commerce. The majority argued. Let me turn off these comments. The majority argued that Congress could ban local marijuana use because it was part of the class of activities. The national marijuana market, local use affected supply and demand in the national marijuana market, making the regulation of interstate.
It was 1947 when Capone died. Honestly, I thought he died before that. So yeah, my mistake. Well, don't get me wrong, not mine. Yeah, it was already being treated. I thought it was being treated before that as well. So that's when it treated in the US, and maybe it's being treated elsewhere before that. But I don't know. I honestly, though, I genuinely did believe that syphilis was being treated before then. So there we go. What do I know, right? But at least, I don't say the shit I say as actual fact, like this fucking idiot. Oh, thank you, Gloverman, by the way. I do appreciate it.
Is essential to regulating the drug's national market. The majority distinguished the case from Lopez and Morrison. In those cases, statutes regulated non-economic activity and fell entirely.
Rogue, you're going to have to tell us what the Stamp Act was, mate. Put it in, just do it a short and sweet gist version, please. I've got no idea, so please let us know. We're dying to know.
Entirely outside of Congress's commerce power. In this case, the court was asked to strike down on a particular application of a valid statutory scheme. So what that means, just so you know, is they asked to strike the law down using the Interstate Commerce Clause. And so it's a statutory thing, which is, let me turn the comments on again. So there it is. What do you got, Chuck? What do you got, Chuck? What's up, Chuck? What's going on? Anyway, I just wanted to come on for a little while here and just kind of talk about, and anybody else has any information on Allison, I'd like to know other people that she was ruled against. I want to know other people who would identify at least not being a raging liberal, but somewhat of a conservative like I am. But
so basically, everybody that she ever found guilty, anybody that this judge ever found guilty, contact Chille. Sorry, I couldn't talk properly again. Contact Chille, because you know he'll be on your side. He'll believe everything you say, everything. If you say I was innocent, he'll believe you. If you say that judge was biased, he'll believe you. If you say the lawyers were against me, he'll believe you. You contact Chille right away on 1-800 I'm a cunt.
But I am pro-choice, so I guess the conservatives probably wouldn't have me. But then I'm all the way for the Second Amendment. We should wipe away all gun laws. The liberals won't have me either. So I guess there's somewhere in the middle, there's the majority of us who are both pro-choice and pro-Second Amendment. I think that there's a larger group of us in the middle who feel that way. I feel like there's a larger group of us who are pro-strong borders, but we want immigration in a legal, healthy way. I think there's a majority of us who are pro-choice, but we want...
Yeah, I feel there's a large enough group and a large enough group and a majority group. What a load of bollocks, man. I think nobody follows you. You fucking idiot. Nobody agrees with... No, sorry, I can't say there's nobody that agrees with him. There's a few people out of the whole world's population that agree with you. Because you're all fucking idiots. You're a fucking idiot, Ding.
For the same amount of dollars that we fund abortions to the same amount of opportunity for women to have babies and be supported and not have an abortion. We need to have the same amount of money distributed to pro-life organizations.
It's more important. Right, so, Stamp Act. 1765, first British parliamentary attempt to raise revenue. Fuck me, man. Wait there a minute. Wait there. Sorry, my eyesight sucks. To attempt to raise revenue through direct taxation of all colonial, commercial, and legal papers, pamphlets, cards, almanacs, and dice. Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, that sucks. So, I am going to watch that after, Mike. I'm going to be done. I'm nearly done, to be fair. So if you don't want to go and watch that, then... Yeah, and I'll just... What are we on? You know, to be perfectly honest, yeah, I'm bored of this shit now anyways. So, shall we call it a day? Or night, you know what I mean? And, yeah, I need to sort some food out and... get into bed and all this stuff. So... Let's call this fucking stupid. It is a stupid face, ain't it? Its fucking face is wicked. It's just wicked. American history, because in my defence, shocking as it might be, I'm English, so you know what I mean. So, but yeah, there we go. There we go. Right, yeah. So I'm going. Love you all. Thank you all for being here. Please hit the like button on your way out if you haven't already. And take care. Is that what time it is? Oh my fucking god, it isn't all. You bastards. See how you keep me up so late, look, that's terrible. So you know tomorrow, yeah, when I'm dead tired and Mardy, right? Google what Mardy means, right? I'm blaming it all on you. All on you, I swear. Bang out of order. The lot of you. Right. Love you all. Take care. Bye.